Shiver me timbers.
What's up, everybody? This is A7X Ben. This is for Game 3 of semifinal matchup 2 between the Ultra Abuse fleet and the Kill That UPS fleet. This might be unnecessary, pending a rules question about Game 2, and I'll have the links to Game 1 and 2 and the fleets in the description below. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you want more Pirates content. But in the case that this game would be necessary, based on that rules question, I'm just going to play this out. I realized I kind of should have reset during that thing in Game 2 where it was debatable whether or not the Ultra could be used successfully, but I already deconstructed the setup for that, so we're just going to play another game, whether I need to or not. So, Ultra Abuse black, and then red for the Dragon Fleet. See who goes first. So, okay, 6-5. The Kill That UPS Dragon Fleet will go first. Place first island. We'll roll off to see if they get MIs or not. They want them, and Ultra does not. Okay, so they get their roll on Isles of Fire, which did not happen in Game 2. So they have all the luck so far. Let's see if that holds. So far they have had bad treasure distribution luck in the first 2 games, and we'll see who places, or which island is placed first. So the Dragon Fleet goes first, and they get to place an Isle of Fire right away. They're going to go in the corner, in the southwest corner to start, and it's going to be a wild island location. Yeah, they just want islands as far apart as possible. They're going to start with that, and then the Ultra Beast Fleet is going to roll, see where they place 1, 4. So 1 through 5 going left to right. 4 is going to be this island here, and they want islands close together, so they're going to go along kind of the western seaboard here and place 1. Actually, should probably go more in the middle to take up more space. They're going to go there, so that way the enemy has to branch off in a certain direction that might end up having islands closer by the end of the island setup, but we'll see. So Dragon Fleet is going to roll. Nothing on a 5, so only got 1 through 4 left. 4, you get to place a regular one, and they're going to go 6L away from the most recently placed island. I think so. This might end up being a home island. I think they're going to go in the corner here. Yeah, they got room. 4, 5, 6L. Place it in that southeast corner, and we're going to roll 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for these islands here. So the middle one is an Isle of Fire placed by the Altar Fleet. We're gonna fill in these gaps a bit and go. Yeah, we can arrange this nice marker here, about 3L there, and this one. 1, 2, 3, so something like about there. It's 3L, at least 3L from both. So that looks good there. Last 2, 1 through 3, 4 through 6. So rolling for the dragon placement, they get to place another Isle of Fire, and I'm gonna go. Yeah, I might as well go far with it. I think they'll go. They go up here, it'd be closer to this wild island, because Isle of Fires can only be chosen as wild islands, not home islands. So if they place it way up here, it'd be closer to another wild island. Yeah, it'd be a more balanced setup if they go west with it. But they're going first, and their home island is going to be chosen first as a result. So I think based on that, they do want the more balanced setup, or else the enemy might place the last island, which is a regular one, way up here, and then choose it to be their home island. So I think they are going to go. They're going to go 6L up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place this Isle of Fire right up there, and then no need to roll for the last one. Last island placed. It's placed by the Altar Abuse Fleet, and yeah, they might put this 6L away and then just make it the enemy home island, I think. I think they might try that. Yeah, I think they will. Yeah, because they're going to get a nice location either way. They'd have to go in one of these, which is pretty nice overall. So, yeah, they're going to place them 6L away, way up here. So this is going to be a massive map. This is going to be one of the biggest I've used, actually. 3, 4, 5, L. Okay, so yeah, we'll need to just put the tilt and the zoom slightly. No, that looks, no, that's fine. That's fine right there, basically. So, all right, there's our island set up. Now for terrain, the player 1 is going to propose their number first, and after whirlpools didn't really help them so far in these games, they have not been getting their terrain roll to get the number they want placed per player. So the Dragon Fleet's going to pivot a bit. They realize that they're probably going to get placed in the northeast, but they still want. I guess they do want. Now they might need whirlpools if they get placed up there. They do have to anticipate that, so I think they are going to place a few whirlpools, and maybe that's it though. They're gonna propose 2. They want a minimum amount of terrain while still being able to place a couple whirlpools. They're gonna propose 2, and Ultra Abuse Fleet, they're gonna propose 6, just like they did in the previous game. So I'm gonna roll off to see who gets what they want there. So, all right, this will change it up a bit. So Kill That UPS gets the roll. So only 2 terrain placed per player. So we had 5 or 6 in each of the first couple games of the series. This will change that up quite a bunch. And okay, so they're going to place 2 whirlpools for player 1, so they get to place the first terrain, and they are going to place one where they anticipate the enemy putting their home island up there. And now the Ultra Fleet is to place a whirlpool of their own, of course, or terrain, I should say. I don't know if they're going to do a whirlpool. I think they might, though. They anticipate the enemy putting them, I guess, there. They could get them up there, but it's kind of debatable. Either way, they're going to have pretty easy access to wild islands. So I think they're actually going to put one near a wild. Yeah, they're going to put one near a wild island. So they're going to go up there. And now the Ultra Fleet is going to place their second whirlpool and final, or not the Ultra Fleet, sorry, the Dragon Fleet. And let's see. Yeah, they're going to put the enemy down there, I think, for home island location. Unless they get picked to go there, but they don't really expect that. So, as a result, they're going to put one right in the middle between those 2 islands. So that's the third whirlpool. And now the Ultra Fleet gets to place the last terrain. And I think they're going to place a reef, actually. Yeah, I don't think they want a whirlpool. This is kind of enough whirlpools for what they want. So yeah, they're going to do a reef somewhere. Not right there. Probably closer to the enemy home island, so they can reef the dragon if they get the Ultra the Loa. Yeah, they'll put a reef, I think, right here. That's away from that island and the whirlpool. So there's your terrain setup, and so now we go to choosing home islands. So the home island of player 1 is chosen by player 2, the Ultra Fleet. So they are going to place them in the far northeast, as far away from other stuff as possible, pretty much. So I'm going to dock their proxy Patagonia, which is HMS Rye Patagonia in the northeast, to the north side, and the rest right there. Looks fine. And yeah, I think the Dragon Fleet, they don't really want the enemy to have easy access to a whirlpool on turn 1, so that confirms that they're going to put them in the southeast there. So we'll set up shop for those 3 ships. Patagonia, she does have room to get out or get hit, by the way. You saw my post about trapping a ship intentionally in the corner if you have a home island on a corner. So Pretty funny tactic, really, I think. But anyway, so it'd be harder, probably might be harder to do that on like a circular ocean, but I've mostly only done rectangular oceans in this game. So, okay. Yeah, you can't quite see Patagonia, but I think it's all right. It's in the bottom right, but she's there. You can see her a little bit, so. Okay, so choosing home islands, placing crew is next. And I think the fleets are gonna go with the same stuff. Yeah, there's been some oarsmen revealed in the Ultrabuse fleet, which is why Becalmed will not be swapped in the Dragon fleet. I think they're going to stick with the same Captain, Explorer, Oarsman on Hyena for their +5s. They could try Hidden Cove, but it's just going to cause the same problems they had last game, where if they explore with Hyena, they might get screwed. They might screw themselves over. So that's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if Hyena explores on the first round, with them going first, she might find, it could be a repeat of game 2, where she finds the altar and plague. And it probably won't be the exact same situation, but could happen again, or something similarly bad could happen. But then if they don't explore, they open the door for the altar fleet to find it. So you know what? I think they might, maybe they will switch it up. The only question is which island to explore. So I think they might actually go here. Yeah, I feel like they have to risk it. It's kind of a weird situation. The altar is just so powerful that it dramatically affects how both fleets play. The enemy knows it's going to be out there, and now they know that it's a race to find it and use it. So it's tough, but I feel like if Hyena doesn't go for exploring an island, then it just opens the door for the other fleet to cove out, redock, explore, and then they can cove. It looks like they can get over here with one move action with the High Peng's total speed. Yeah, just barely, but I think they'll be able to move from one island to another on the first turn. So then they have a 50% chance of finding the altar 8 coins seen out of 16 in the game. So yikes. That being said, I don't think Hyena really needs Hidden Cove. I think they'll keep the +5 selections the same, getting back on track. This is just, yeah, it's a weird situation with the altar right now. It's really like damned if you do, damned if you don't sometimes. It's basically, it comes down to the treasure distribution. Like whoever gets the better distribution and whatnot basically wins. So we'll see if that plays out again here, but I just have a feeling it's going to be similar. So now we get to placing crew for the other fleet. Altar is going to keep their selections the same in Cove, and then 3 1-point crew on the Bloody Jewel, Explorer, and then 2 Oarsmen. So I think the fleets should keep their treasure distributions the same. It's debatable if the Dragon fleet should change their contributions at all. They want to keep negatives to try to slow down High Peng. I mean, they want to keep the Idol and Codex in there to try to wipe out the altar. They did wipe out the altar last game, but maybe not quick enough. So it's tough to say what the optimal distribution is for the Dragon fleet against this specific altar fleet, but I think they'll probably keep it the same. So I'll get 4 per island out, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, ready to start Game 3 of the semifinals matchup. And I'll go chess clock not in in-game condition, just to try to help me play the game faster. Left clock, I suppose, will be Dragon fleet. They're slightly west of the other fleet, so we'll just go with that. And yeah, so we'll start things off. Hyena is going to, I guess she'll explore. This is the great debate. Oh, so I got to roll for the Isles of Fire because we got those in play again. So I'll go clockwise from southwest, and nothing there. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Oh, here we go. So 1 erupts, but they don't know which coin goes out of play. It's not going to be revealed. I asked Wolf about that. He said there's no No reason to unless it's like required for some reason. So 1 through 4 left to right for the lava destruction. Okay, a 2 takes a coin out of play. I don't know what it is. The fleet will know until the end, or at least until maybe other treasure is found. Or maps of Alexandria reveals everything. So last one, and that one does not erupt. So before any actions are taken, we've already got a coin removed from play. I don't know if it was a big one, but yeah, the altar getting erupted out of play would be pretty funny. So this is the great debate I already talked about with Hyena, whether to explore or not when they're going first. And I think they're going to, because like I said, if the luck has been on the side of Ultra Abuse this whole series with the treasure distributions. So if they get lucky again and they find Altar here or here on the first turn, they're probably going to win. So the Hyena is just gonna take the risk and hope that she doesn't get plague like in the last game. I think she should probably go here because these coins, they might have a coin here that they want. Like they don't want the Karmic Idol to get volcanoed out of the game, for example. They'd rather flip that maybe with the maps or the pirate globe that they know the other fleet has been contributing. And also it kind of cuts off this island a little bit from their home island. I mean, they can still cove out here on their turn as the nearest unexplored wild island, but whatever. So we'll roll for whirlpool damage on Hyena and get a bad roll, just like in the last game. She'll lose her oarsman, I suppose, just like in the last game. Wants to keep her masts up. No need to reveal the helmsman yet, but she does have an explorer, so she'll flip that as she comes into dock here. There's a slight chance Hai Peng might hit her on the way back. Hai Peng could cove here and then move back here to explore. So Hyena might actually, yeah, she's actually gonna reveal her helmsman. She's gonna move to the southeast side of the island to try to prevent Hai Peng from shooting at her if she comes east after hidden coving, exploring that island to the west. So she's gonna go 1, 2, she might still be in range, but whatever. And this way she also maybe blocks the Bloody Jewel a little bit, sort of. If she gets a double action, I mean, she'd still be able to dock, but whatever. Okay, so I'll grab a token and then we're gonna see what happens. The all-important treasure distribution awaits. So, what has Hyena found? Plague again, and wolves. So she won't load anything. And maps of Alexandria. Okay. Wild. Okay. So a couple negatives. 5 would not be seen in the other fleet. So I guess you would reveal all of them. I'm pretty sure. So wolves says no treasure, may be loaded from this wildland until wolves is limited, and eliminated if hit once by musketeer or marine. Of course, there's neither of those in the game, so they're just including this to try to lock up an island, which they've done. So since none of these are loaded face down, these would all get revealed. I'm just gonna make sure in the code real quick. The reason that could be important is it lets the other fleet, the altar fleet, know of everything that's there, so they know they won't find plague on a different island. They could still trade for it, but so look at all treasure on the island without showing your opponents. Trade if you can, or if you want to, but they can't. Reveal all unique treasures unless they can be loaded face down. So that applies to all 3. And then load all face up. None can be loaded per wolves. So yeah, so these are all revealed. So the altar fleet knows maps of Alexandria, plague, and wolves are here. Of course, they don't know about the 5, but so they know. We just have to keep that in mind for the future. They know if they trade with this island, they might get plague. So, and then per wolf, he said wolves stays face up on the island. So kind of clarified that in I think it was a 2024 rules post, rules question answer in the rules thread at Pirates with Ben. So, okay. So, at least the plague doesn't get loaded, so it can't apply. So, not all bad. See, they still get screwed. because now the enemy fleet knows that the altar must be on one of the other 3 islands. So they know they have no need to go there. Of course, it could have been hit by the volcanic eruption, but whatever. So I think Angelica is going to stay put at the home island. The reason for that is that if she flies anywhere, she might get hit by Haipeng. Like, she could like fly over there and try to guard the island to prevent Haipeng from docking at it, but she might get hit. Actually, you know what? She might do that. Theoretically, she could get hit on the way by, but they can pre-measure everything and see if she would get there. Because if she wouldn't get there, then there's no reason for her to go there, I don't think. Unless they find the altar. Yeah, actually, you know what? That might happen. If they cove here, explore, find the altar, Bloody Jewel. Actually, no, Bloody Jewel can't get there with 2 actions. So, never mind. Yeah, so this should be good. The only question is, can Haipeng dock here anyway? I think she can, actually. Yeah, never mind. I think she can get underneath. Yeah, she's not even that tall either. She can easily get underneath the wings. Oh yeah, easily. Alright, so they don't want to let Haipeng shoot at Angelica on the way to another island, and then they might find the altar here. It's probably game over. So I think they're going to keep Angelica docked just so she can't be shot at. So I guess that'll end their turn then. So a little bit of a lame turn. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. Like, I guess the best case scenario, Hyena finds the altar and can use it right away. She started with 4 crew. I mean, she'd have 3 after that whirlpool trip, but if she could activate the altar right away, that'd be crazy. I don't know. It's just kind of a mess. The Dragon Fleet is kind of stuck in a way. They're kind of struggling in this series more than I expected them to, actually, but they can't get the right treasure distribution luck. I'm even like closing my eyes after I mix it when I'm selecting like 4 per island. I'm not even, it's like as random as I can make it. But so the altar fleet, they know there's no altar here, so they might as well cove out to the nearest unexplored, which is right over here now. They're gonna dock. They're just gonna dock there to start. They're gonna reveal their explorer and move S+L and check out what they get here. So, all right, here we go again. Okay, only 1 negative, but no altar. So natives, marksman's map, 4 or 5. So, okay, they're gonna trade away the natives for sure. Who knows? Oh, I gotta do the volcanoes. Let's do that. Let me do that real quick. Clockwise from southwest. So, oh, wow. All right, so 1, see, it's good I did that because they might trade with this island. So left to right, 1 through 4 on the elimination 3. So now 2 treasures removed from the game. No idea what they are. Now we'll go to the northwest, volcano roll. Nothing. We'll go to this island here. Maybe the wolves will get burnt. Out at play here. All right, nothing right now though. So yeah, they're gonna trade natives. They got to trade right now. They can't use Marksman's map to like spy. They got to resolve the explore action first, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's actually a good point though. No, because the explore action order of operations has you you trade before you could load and apply the Marksman's map. So yeah. So I'd love to see one of these islands and see if they could trade for the altar or avoid trading for something crappy. Like they don't know that missionary's not in the distribution, for example. Or at least they don't know it for sure. So they didn't see it last game, but whatever. So both of these islands have 3 coins on them. I guess they'll trade. I guess they should trade with the northwest, because then if they trade here, that's where they're about to go to search for the altar. So they'll trade natives up here, and I'll roll left to right on the other coins to see what they get in return. So 1 or 2 for the first one, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all right, so I'll put these back. Here we go. Okay, it's a 5. So they have to load that one. Just going to load that right away. They'll load the marksman's map. Now they're full on cargo. Interesting. So they've seen 14 gold here. They have 9 there and then 5 on the high peng. No altar. So, interesting. Alright, well, that's fine. They're going to reveal their other 2 crew, Black Bart and the Helmsman. That way they can move flat out LS to get to this island here. So they're going to dock at this island. So that's Micron sacrificing Patagonia's action, giving it to High Peng. Now, all right, we're going to see what we get here. So here comes the treasure distribution. Look, whoa, here we go. All UTs. We got the altar, we got Karmic Idol, and the Codex. So both eliminators on this island. So they're going to have to, so the altar will be destroyed no matter what. I'm just going to check out the island trading ability real quick. Okay, it's not once per turn. In the code, it just says, after looking at treasure on wild island, you may trade any one treasure from that island for a random on any other wild island. You must load the traded. I don't know if they want to trade. Let me think about this. The wolves are face up, so that's kind of neat. This is interesting. There might be a way to gamify this and preserve the altar. If they trade the idol or the codex for the wolves, because it's still included, or actually I think since it's face up, I'll have to look at the rules thread. I think since it's face up, it can't be included in the selection. Looking at the rules thread on Pirates of the Ben, March 4th, 2024, Wolf did say, face-up treasures on an island are included in the random draw, but if a face-up treasure can't be loaded, which the ship must do, then it gets ignored by the draw. So you can't, if they trade with this island, Wolves is not included in the potential gets from that island. So that wouldn't work since it's face-up. If they somehow knew it was there via spying and it was still face down, they could, but since it's face-up, and all players know it can't be loaded, you can't trade. It wouldn't even be included in the draw. So they were basically trying to trade for wolves, and then if they got wolves, it's only a 25% chance, but if they got it, that would prevent them from loading the other eliminator they don't trade, and then that preserves the altar. And then they would hope for basically a volcanic eruption to kill the wolves. But either way, it doesn't work, because wolves already face up and can't be traded for at all. So getting back to this potential trading situation, I think they're still going to trade again. They might, because they would love to somehow, they could trade for the maps of Alexandria. They could get rid of all the negative UTs if they apply that first, and then apply whichever eliminator they don't trade after they get revealed. Either way, the altar is screwed, I'm pretty sure, but they might trade for one of the other, trade with one of the other islands. Problem with trading for the maps that they saw here is that they know Plague is there too. So based on that, I don't think they want to trade there. So the problem is they risk getting Plague from here or natives from there. They can't count on anything better. So I think they're gonna trade with the island they just went to, because then at least they could get a 5 or a 4. But then they have to load it, which I don't know if they want to do that. So they might just not trade. I think it's too risky. Because then if they trade here, they have to load whatever they get, which would force them to unload probably the helmsman, I guess. They could trade the explorer for him, get him back. But either way, this might be kind of a steep road to 16 or more gold, especially if the volcanoes keep erupting. There's a chance we won't be able to. There's a chance neither fleet will be able to get 16 in this game, so we might see a lower score for the winning fleet here compared to the first couple games, or a more normal game without the Isles of Fire. They also anticipate getting back here for that 5 and 4 before the enemy is able to. So I think their default right now is to not trade. So based on, I think they're screwed if they're more screwed if they trade. So yeah, they don't really want to load. They don't really want to load this yet. The problem is when it becomes the enemy fleet's turn, Angelica can come swoop in and slam Hai Peng super hard. So it's kind of an ugly situation no matter what they do. I don't think there's any, even if they get Pirate Globe or the maps in a trade, there's still going to be an eliminator, which would wipe out the Altar of the Loa. So based on that, yeah, they're not going to trade. So Idol and Codex are the same effect, so they're applied, and they wipe out the Altar of the Loa and the Wolves. Those are the face up. Oh, and it wipes out the Marksman's map. So they got the Marksman's map here, so I'm going to say before they did the second action, they're going to use the Marksman's map once before it's eliminated, just to spy one of these. They might see the same natives they saw. Okay, no, so they see a 6. So before the Marksman's map is eliminated, they're going to see a 6 in the northwest there, which helps them at least, but I think it's going to be hard to get that home. They only have 14 between these two islands. All right, and then Bloody Jewel, I think she's going to redock, because if she leaves the home island, she might have Hyena hit her. They could make it more difficult, like to know which ship to hit. And with less whirlpools, Hai Peng's actually pretty far from home right now. She can't get home with 2 actions this coming turn, I don't think. She might end up like here, but even with the whirlpool, it's not going to help her much. So yeah, based on that, I think Bloody Jewel is going to make the choice a little harder for the enemy, which ship to use Lord Micron on, basically. So they're going to pre-measure Hyena. Her total movement is going to be decently far with triple S speed. And her cannon, yeah, that's pretty ugly. Yeah, they're kind of screwed. They could keep her docked, and then if Hyena... Now the wolves are gone, but the Hyena, she knows there's plague here, so she's probably not going to go there or try to explore, not with all her crew. So therefore, if Hyena is trying to go to a different island, Bloody Jewel is actually going to stay there in case Hai Peng gets hit, and then she can explore that island. Maybe there's a way to leave the island, make the choice harder, but stay completely out of the Hyena's range. Almost as like a deke. You're gonna try to do like a feint movement, maybe. Yeah, they're gonna go like S here, and then L there. That way she's 2 actions from the island, but Hyena won't be able to get any in range. Ooh, it's really close right there, so they're gonna move a little bit less far. They're basically just trying to leave the home island and make the enemy choice harder for who to hit, basically. Because they really want to preserve Hai Peng, so they're going to kind of be willing to sacrifice Bloody Jewel if Hai Peng can survive. So that'll be their turn. That was 3 actions. And so now we get to kill that UPS fleet, and they're finally going to be able to use Angelica the way she's intended to be used. So I think they're going to go after the Hai Peng immediately and start attacking. So now we finally get to see kill that UPS do what they want to do, which is fly Angelica right next to the main enemy ship. And they're going to open fire with all cannons. Micron donating his action from Patagonia to Angelica. And we're going to blast away here. So let me figure out the dice real quick. We'll go, let's see. We'll go rank 3s. They're all going to be in range. So we'll go rank 3s. Are black, and then the 2L is going to be the red one, which is fittingly enough. And We've got cargo wrecking, of course. Let me think about this, because especially, so cargo wrecking is optional, whether to apply it on each hit. So they might think about that in advance right now. I think they just want to destroy all the cargo. Yeah, I don't really see the point in not doing so. They wouldn't mind leaving a coin aboard, but that might be the last thing eliminated anyway. So they're just gonna open fire with all 4. And so here we go. So Angelica attacks. All right, so 2 hits, 2L, and a 3 rank 3 cannon hit. So both masts on high ping are taken out. So we finally got some carnage in this series. Not many combat losses yet. And 2 cargo are going to be eliminated from high ping. So they've got to choose what they want gone. They might actually choose the coin to go right away. Man, this ship doesn't have an oarsman either, so she's screwed. The reason they might throw out the coin is because if the high ping is sunk, once she's sunk, the coin is split, which gives the tide gold advantage. It's a 5. They know it's a 5. So 3 would go to the enemy home island and only 2 to theirs. So they don't really want to play that game, play the gold game from behind, especially because now the Bloody Jewel is their best hope, and I don't know that she's going to survive either. So they're gonna toss the 5 with their first cargo lost. They're kind of screwed either way. They'll toss the Explorer with the second one. So both cargo gone, and now we got the Hyena. So she knows Plague is here, and the maps of Alexandria, and then that 5 or 4, whatever she found. So she doesn't. Oh, I forgot the volcanoes again. Hang on. So I'll go clockwise again from the northwest, and nothing there. And the eastern one, nothing. All right. So Hyena is not in range. We already know she's not in range of Bloody Jewel. So we checked that. Or the other fleet checked that, basically. So she could just kind of sit there, wait for Bloody Jewel to make a move. Or she could go off in search of other treasure. I think she will, because as soon as Plague, she knows Bloody Jewel probably doesn't have any treasure trading abilities on her face-down crew, based on the previous games and the +5 selections seen in the other fleet. So once Plague is found, that would end the exploration before the coin worth value can be loaded. So in that case, Hyena's not really that worried about Bloody Jewel going to this island. She knows Angelica can hunt her down anyway, so she's actually going to go west in search of some treasure, because no negative UTs have been revealed here, so those should be decent coins, or at least not negative UTs anyway. So I think that's 3 actions, so we'll be done. Do volcanoes, only 2 that have treasure on them. Okay, so this Isle of Fire loses something. Ooh, well, that could be big if maybe Plague will get wrecked. So we'll go 1, 2 for the first one, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. So, all right, the first coin is out. So no telling what it is. So I guess they could gamble, and hopefully that was Plague. Bloody Jewel. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Let's see here. Ipeng is derelict, and there's really not anything she can do that I'm aware of. So Micron will give Bloody Jewel a double action. I think they should just go for this island. With the 2 actions, they can't get to either of the other islands. And no matter what, Angelica is probably about to come for them. So I think they're screwed, but the best they can do is basically hope that Plague was eliminated from this island, and then load whatever coin is left or whatever outside the maps, and then hope all the enemy shots miss, and then get home next turn with a double action from Micron, and then they'd have the gold advantage at least. So then even if they're sunk later, you know, the ties from sunken gold wouldn't make them lose on any tiebreakers, so they just want to try to get some kind of gold advantage. So second action, from Micron to dock here. And so Bloody Jewel, she should already have a few crew revealed, but the Helmsman, Explorer, and nope, and I still got Plague. So, okay, so the only coin worth value on that island is the one that got hit with the lava. So pretty terrible result for them. So maps will flip everything face up, and then it'll go out of the game. Plague eliminates all the Bloody Jewel's crew. We're gonna have a pretty obvious scenario here where they're gonna lose the game, all their fleet. So the Abandoned Oarsman is in the northwest with the natives in the 6. So that's where the gold is, and Bloody Jewel becomes undocked. So I'm just gonna put a die there to mark it. And I guess based on units in play, they'll keep Hai Peng alive. They don't need to scuttle her, so whatever. All right, back to the Dragon Fleet. They might be able to win this turn based on units in play. I don't think I'm going to draw it out. I'm okay with just having them win on elimination. So yeah, let's just see if Angelica can sink the Bloody Jewel here. So she's going to go over here and hopefully knock her out for good. It's going to get nice and close. We'll have the same type of shoot action as the last round, shooting all 4, blasting away. Okay, she sinks her. So that'll be, I guess it's not over, but pretty much is. I forgot to do the volcano again, so I'll do the northwest one is the only one. Nothing, so. Okay, so Bloody Jewel got wrecked. She is done. Plague sinks with her. And Hyena can still be given an action. So she'll come in. Can't quite dock there. And then that'll end her turn, or their turn. And the other fleet basically just has the Patagonia and Micron. So they're gonna, they're not gonna win. So they're gonna actually leave the home island to, I'm just gonna speed this up. I mean, this is wild. There's no way they're gonna win. So they're gonna scuttle Hai Peng. Can't repair there, no scuttle. Turn it over, and then other fleet is going to try to get the combat victory here. So Angelica is going to attack, and probably going to call it in a second. Usually I don't, but this is just kind of an extreme situation. So you can see Angelica go crazy again, and there goes the Patagonia. A couple hits on the rank 3s, and yeah, I'm going to call it there. So I think they get 1 from ransom, but yeah. So either 1-0 or 0-0. They win based on units in play, 3-1 or 3-0. If I played it out, they would sink Hai Peng as well. So either way, by a small margin, but with a combat victory, Kill That UPS wins this game. And I'm gonna potentially play game 4, but we'll see what happens based on the rules question that will get answered at some point. So I'm going to conclude today's action, games 1 through 3 of this series, and we might continue based on how the rules situation shakes out. But overall, I think it's just going to come down to both who goes first and the treasure distribution. So the luck of those two things. I think the series is pretty obvious that the who goes first and then the treasure distribution luck is going to determine who wins each game. So it's pretty much just a luck contest at this point. So it makes it a little bit less interesting to play out more games between the fleets, because I don't know that one fleet is really better than another. It's just if one fleet gets what they want, they'll win. It just comes down to how the distribution shakes out. So if Altar goes first, then they find, even if they don't go first, if they find the Altar on round 1, they find it very hard to lose. And if the other fleet can deny them the Altar or hit them hard on round 1, they pretty much are going to win. So overall, it's kind of comes down to luck, I think, between these two fleets more than anything else. So we've seen that time and again. So that'll conclude game 3 of this series. And technically, by my count right now, Ultra Abuse is up 2-1 in the series. So we'll see if they move on and who faces HMS GT UPS in the finals. So beyond that, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more Pirates content, and I'll see you in more videos.